Three zombies circle the shed, moaning curses.
お前ら怖い怖すぎる
圭一さんの腹渡はどんな味がするのかしら
Fuck off!
圭一さん圭一も僕たちの仲間になってほしいです
誰か助けてくれ
I saw Rena apologizing to me from across the schoolyard. An apology, that's all we're gonna get. Sorry. Leaving me for dead? Rena! I leapt off the roof with fear, slipping as I landed. Sato and Rika jumped on top of me and, after straddling me, they tickled me all over my body. No!
やべやべ
ってことは、あとはレナか。チャイムまであと何分もないね。
のれレナ
Oh no, he is starting to become a zombie too.
よくも俺を見殺しに
The feelings of a zombie. I understood how vengeful ghosts with lingering regrets felt. Brain!
かわいそうです
Brain!
でもこれで圭一も仲間ですよ
It felt like I'd been bitten by a vampire. It was no one of their faults. It was a strange feeling, being welcomed over to the side that had pursued me.
ゾンビ鬼なかなか奥深し
気取ってる場合じゃありませんわレナを捕まえるのですの
校長が廊下を歩いてる。もうすぐチャイムが鳴るよ。
To devour Rena, I, who had been turned into a demon of vengeance, needed to use any means necessary. Except I wasn't just a zombie. I was a master of the night. A vampire! Using the same trick that had tightened the noose around my own neck, I used my classmates to further my evil designs. I gathered up the lower grades from around the school grounds.
みんな聞いてくれレナが大変なんだ今すぐレナを探し出してくれ
前原さん家にジャンボ機が落っこちたことより大変なの
Yeah, even bigger. Oh yeah, he had turned into that, hadn't it? Mion whistled nonchalantly, trying to avoid the blame.
ああジャンボ機なんか目じゃないぞレナン地に墜落したのはなんと小惑星だ
小惑星ですって
Nani?
ああ宇宙人が作った装置でロシュの限界を解除しまず1個落としたらしいまさか俺もそこまでやるとは思わなかったしかも続いて今度は100個も地球軍の完全な誤算だ
Man, I was mentioning aliens before. Maybe it's true. Maybe this whole thing is gonna be explained by aliens. The low grades were dumbfounded, their eyes like saucers at the grand turn of events.
地球軍って私たち宇宙人と戦争でもしてるんですか
このままでは地球は壊滅だしかしレナの放つ音速のマッハレナパンチなら小惑星を全て迎撃することができるそう地球軍のトップエースそれがリュウグウレナなのだ
The lower grade students all gulped. And I made them fully understand that the fight for Aerith was lost without Rena.
さあチレ同志諸君レナを探し出すのだ
Hey! My comrades in the lower grades let out an enthusiastic cheer and dashed off in various directions around the school grounds. And there was still one person who had gone.
でもたとえレナさんでも月を押し戻すことなんてできるんでしょうか
心配無用だ
That's the wide variety of those comments.
つい先日もレナは地球に激突するはずの水星爆弾を一つ弾き飛ばしている小惑星の100個や200個くらい音速を超える高速のパンチで一撃だ
リュウグウさんってすごいんだ
Satisfied with that, she also rushed off to look for Rena. That kid is gonna have a future. Like, she already has, like, the critical thinking. It does seem like there are some promising up-and-comers among the youngsters. Yeah.
ケイちゃんの才能をおじさんは改めて知ったよ。
It didn't really feel like she was complimenting me, but whatever.
しかしケイチさんもやるでございますわね。これは頼もしいですわ。
でもこの人数なら勝てる。これだけいれば勝てるよ。
ケイチはゾンビに立候補した方が良かったと思いましたです。
Rika-chan's words stung a bit, but I let it slide for now. Not even Rena would be able to escape the entire class. As a result of everyone's thorough search, Rena was finally cornered in the back of the sports equipment shed.
怖いよみんな。ケイチ君まで怖いよ。
It probably was scary being chased around by the entire student body. All the lower grades closed in on Rena, saying she was the only one who could save the world.
みんなが何を言ってるのかわかんないよ。レナはパンチで小惑星なんか破壊できないよ。
レナ、さっきはよくも見捨てたな。覚悟はできてるだろうな。
How could you leave me for dead, Rena? I mean, I am already dead anyway. Now you killed me again.
さっきはごめんねケイチ君。だって仕方なかったんだもん。
Wait, so I died once and became a skeleton. Now I died again and became a zombie? I suddenly gained flesh after dying twice?
おとなしく食い尽くされるでございますの。みんなで仲良しですよ。
さあレナ、念仏でも唱えな。
Rena had stumbled onto a mat, trembling, with tears in her eyes. Okay, maybe this is gonna be a little bit too much. I closed in. Associating this situation with a similar, particularly immoral one made my pulse quicken just a little bit. Satoga and Rika-chan were both wiggling their fingers. They probably wanted to tickle Rena. Rena, wanting no part of what she knew was about to happen, went stiff with fear.
ケイチ君はみんなみたいなひどいことしないよね。しないよね。
さあどうかな。さて覚悟は決まったかな。
いいよ。ケイチ君なら。
The face she made as she resigned herself to her fate made my heart skip a bit.
ケイチ君はひどいことしないってレナ信じてるし。
Ah, body won't move. It had to be some sort of anti-zombie mantra. The second my sense of reason chimed in, the beast inside me died instantly. That was the bell. Game over. Oh, she won.
やったやった。生き残ったよ。わーいわーい。
Verena pranced around merrily, as if a curse had been broken.
あとわずかのところで日光が差し、悪のゾンビ軍団は廃人と帰したか。ヒロインが生き残るのは映画のお約束だもんな。
何を気取ってるのですの。ケイチさんがもたもたしてるから。お仕置きしますです。
I was subdued by Satoka and Rika-chan, and once again sentenced to death by 100 tickles. What the fuck?Yeah.
じゃあ生き残ったでしょうは竜宮レナと園崎美音。イエイ。
What?
あれみーちゃん ゾンビじゃなかったの？
ふりしてただけ。敵を騙すには味方からって言うじゃん。
What the fuck? That's not fair. You cheated.
うおーミオンてめ
はいはい、急いで着替えないとね。次の授業に遅れんなよ。
ー離せサノコリカちゃん。いやー
Sorry, Kazuma. Having had my fill of being terrified to my very core by club activities, I suddenly swore I would have Mion crying for mercy next time. Ugh. Alright, I guess it's time to go home. After arriving home, I quickly made preparations to head out once again. Tadaima! I had agreed to meet with Rena to dig Colin and Randy out of that mountain of treasure from before. Yeah, I guess so.
母さん、うちに軍手ってあるかな。あとタオル。
表の物置の中になかった？タオルは洗面所ね。
Alright. Now I was all ready. Ready for some action. Looking at me, my mom stared quizzically. Yeah, don't ask, Mom.
何ケイチ。すごいいでたちでどこへお出かけ？
If they come to dump again illegally, he'll be buried completely and it'll be possible to dig him out. And if that happens, Rena will undoubtedly go after the Colonel Randy in front of the fried chicken place in town. Man, we are serious in that. That Rena is gonna take that one from the chicken place if we don't succeed this. It's bad. We have to do this.
ちょっと発掘に。クラスメートを犯罪者にしないために。
はあ？あまり遅くならないようにね。
Mom returned to the kitchen with a puzzled expression still on her face. Alright, well, let's go. I guess this is gonna be our routine for a while. I don't expect this to happen like every day, but well, for now, this is our routine. Just keep digging into that trash dump and get that Colonel Sanders. Cutting through the woods as a shortcut to the dam site, I ran into someone. It's you, Tomitake-san. Probably taking pictures of wild birds again with that precious camera of his. It couldn't be that all he took pictures of was handsome young men in the twilight, right? Right?
いやー久しぶり。ケイイチ君だったよね。
どうもその説は。
I expelled the rude imagery from my head and greeted him without inciting anything.
そういえば、彼女は君の知り合いだよね。
He was probably talking about Rena. Guessing by the way Tomitake-san was shaken up.
あれは一体何だったんだい？彼女が不気味のナタを持って歩いてるんだよ。
Yeah, don't mind that. Also, let me read something over here. Okay.
それもニヤニヤと笑いながら。
That was Rena, without a doubt. I expect that she was grinning in anticipation of taking Colonel Randy home.
身に危険を察して隠れたけど、警察に電話した方がいいんじゃないかな。
Okay, I do have to ask this. Do I recognize your voice from somewhere? I've written this guy's voice actor somewhere, but it's not recognizable to me. And yet it still feels like there is something there. It certainly would be quite despicable for a girl of her age to be roaming around with a hatchet. Tomitake-san's reaction was the epitome of logical.
いいんですいいんです。ほっといてください。また犠牲者を探して徘徊しているだけですから。
Keiichi, you know, last time you joked about murder-related topics, Tomitake took you seriously and, well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of works, you know? Keiichi was joking about it, but Tomitake took it seriously and gave you some spicy information about some murder. If you keep doing it, we get some more clues. But, you know, you joke too much about murder, you might end up, you know, punished later down the road. In ways that I cannot even imagine yet. So let's hope that this is not gonna bite us in the butt if we keep joking like this. Tomitake-san was alarmed by my crass response. Well, it's probably hard for normal people to understand right now. I'll just toss out a bunch of baloney.
富武さんがここで殺されたら、多分犯人はあいつです。せいぜい嗅ぎ回らないようにすることですね。
With a condescending smirk, I started off in the direction of the dance site where Rena was waiting. Yeah, that surely scared Tomitake a little bit there. Before I got too far, Tomitake-san abruptly called out to me.
ケイチ君、それ、よそ者の僕への警告のつもりかい？
I didn't mean that seriously. I did try to make it obvious, but... Leaving only those words behind, Tomitake-san turned around and left. I didn't really mean to call him an outsider. You know, this made me think of a sort of a running gag slash joke that I know. There is this one character in One Piece called Usopp, and one of his main things is lying and such. Well, there is this running gag that at some point Usopp lies about some stuff, and later those lies become reality. In more subtle ways that you don't really expect, like in the next episode, but something that, like, Usopp lies, for example, foreshadow, like, later storylines or something like that. Something like that. What if there is this meta sort of explanation for why this is happening, and that explanation is that this fucked up stuff that is gonna happen is because of Keiichi's jokes. His jokes will turn into reality because he jokes about this stuff. That would be just bad. And now, thanks to Keiichi, now we've turned Rena into a future murderer. I wasn't really implying anything when I said that. It was only meant to be a joke, but it felt like I'd said something bad. And you know, it works backwards too. It's because Keiichi joked about that murder from before. Normally, like, it happened in the past. Before Keiichi said that, it did not happen. He changed the past with that simple sentence that was meant to be a joke. Okay. Like, that would be quite something. Man, look at this water. Beautiful. Hey there, Rena. Alright, I understood what Tomitake was trying to say. Somebody gallivanting about while waving a hatchet around certainly would seem dangerous.
ナタは鞘とかをかぶせて持ってこい。むきみはさすがにまずいだろ。
なくしちゃったみたいで、ないんだもん。
Thinking about it, there really was no need to try to keep up appearances. If only Hinamizawa probably already knew about Rena's eccentricities. If only Hinamizawa probably already knew about Rena's eccentricities. She's probably the only person who could carry a hatchet around Hinamizawa and not be considered suspicious.
まあいっか。今日で決めるぜ。最後の針をぶっ壊せば引きずり出せるはずさ。準備万端。 任せとけ。
I took the hatchet from Rena and made my way up the unstable slope.
待っててね、ランディ君。今、ケイイチ君が助け出してくれるからね。
よっしゃ、下がってな。一気に蹴りをつけてやるぜ。
A solid thwack rang throughout Hinamizawa, as if the job was being done by a lumberjack.
どう？うまくいきそう？無理そうだったら無理しなくていいよ。
ここさえ折れれば、あとはなんとかなる。今日は気力も充実。いける！
But this adversary was more formidable than I expected. First of all, I'd never used a hatchet before. During a school camping trip, I had wanted to split the wood, but I lost at rock, paper, scissors and wasn't able to do it. Because the spot where I was standing was so unstable, I soon became tired and decided to take a break. Alrighty then. Rena had already spread out a tarp and laid down some tea and sweets.
大丈夫。もう一息。今夜レナが寝るときには、ランディ君にお休みのキスができるようになってるさ。
I'm sure that a lot of people would wanna give Colin Randy a good night kiss.
ありがとう。ランディ君、お休みのキス。
そういえば、レナも転校生だったんだろ？
I've heard of this visual novel, or I don't know, maybe it's a dating sim of Colonel Sanders and KFC related story. I don't know. I've heard of it, but I never looked at it. I don't even know what it's about.
前はどこに住んでたんだよ？
I asked her nonchalantly while drinking tea. I thought she had lived here all her life.
お、
Apparently not.
関東の方だよ。
Kanto.
ここほどじゃないけど、やっぱり田舎だったかな。
なんで引っ越してきたんだよ？ひなみ沢に。ほら、ここって結構田舎だろ？
ケイイチ君はなんで引っ越してきたの？お父さんの仕事と関係あるのかな？
Basically.
うちの親父がアトリエを移したいって言い出したんだよ。こういう山奥がいいって前々から言っててさ。
アトリエ？ケイイチ君のお父さんって芸術家さんなの？
風景画ばっかり描いてる。年に2回くらいはどっかで個展を開いてるらしい。
When he started, his works were displayed in an industry plaza in Tokyo, but now they are exhibited in the Makuhari Messe. He's determined to have them displayed in the Waterfront International Exhibition Hall.
それってすごいね。今度レナにも見せてね。
I was too embarrassed to tell her that I didn't really know what kind of pictures my father painted. Well, eventually I would. I picked myself up while giving some vague answers.
でも、楽器途中の転校だったんでしょ？大変じゃなかった？
別に都会ってのには飽きてたし。
I was trying to get answers from Rena, but I ended up being the one giving out all the answers. No friends that you had while you were in the city? With a bit of a wry smile on my face, I grabbed the handle of the hatchet and headed back to worksite. The air grew colder as the sun slowly set. The Higurashi began their song, as if to tell me to stop and head home for the day. Just a bit more. Today, I would end it! When I first started, I chatted with Rena as I walked, but now I didn't have that luxury.
ほら、てめえ、ちくしょう！
I had swung the hatchet countless times to him, just like this. Contact. Shards of wood splintered. The assailants butchered the victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes. I recall that passage from the tablet. One hit with something like this would smash someone's head in. Axes and pickaxes are not meant to be swung at people. Ever. With one last swing, the beam cracked apart. The weight I put behind the hatchet only split through the beam, but smashed the statue's shoulder as well. Ah! Darn it! The arm came off with a sickening sound. Oh. It clattered down noisily, stopping at my feet.
どうしたの？大丈夫？怪我したの？
ごめん。人形の腕壊しちゃったよ。
なんだ、ケイチくんが怪我をしたんじゃないかって思っちゃった。
Nah, but I get the feeling that this is poetry in motion. I probably had a really guilty look on my face. Rena said that without a hint of dismay as she smiled.
ガムテープとかでくっつけて、その上に上着を着せるもの。絶対わからないよ。
そっか。じゃあ引っ張り出そうぜ。
Just put like a cape on his shoulder and call him the master of the game board.
そっち持ってくれるか。
Alright, I still haven't found one of the arms. I laughed dryly at how pathetic I was for considering the arm flopping down around my feet to be such a bad omen. So you're not the only one, eh? Maybe to drive the bad omen a little bit more, we should throw that arm, like in the water somewhere. Both Rena and Mio knew how sickening that instant was. So they pretended they didn't know. I looked it up all by myself. And, shamefully enough, I was scared.
情けないぜ、前原圭一。よっしゃ、レナ。一気に行くぞ。せーの。
せーの。
やったよ、ケイチくん。わーい。
The right time to give 3 cheers. That moment of 2 days of work, bearing fruit. He who was brought to Hinamizawa covered in filth to meet his end. Instead, we were able to welcome him back. You're pretty lucky, Colonel Randy. Your new master is a pretty decent person.
わー、ランディくんだ。やっぱかいいよ。
It didn't matter that he was dirty. Rena nuzzled him cheerfully with her cheek. I was dead tired. But seeing Rena's happy face made it all worth it.
じゃあ手伝うから持っていこうぜ。暗くなるとまずいだろう。
そうだね。ケイチくん、本当にありがとうね。この恩は忘れないね。
恩返しは何がいいか、よく考えておくよ。
どんな恩返しだろう。恩返しだろう。
For now, I just hold back my evil cackle. We were ready to take it to her house, but we couldn't go like this. Nah, man. Instead of hesitating, I would just go straight to the point. How about a little kiss on the cheek as repayment, eh? We rolled the statue up in the tarp and lifted him. And so Jack and Jill went down the hill, carrying a human-sized bag and an unsheathed hatchet. I pray that we wouldn't run into Tomitake-san. And I pray that we wouldn't do something like this in the future as well. If you saw us here and took a picture, we'll need to get rid of him. LOL. LMFAO. Ruffle. Ruffle couple. YOLOLOLOLOLOLO. Is that meant to be a warning for an outsider like me? Ruffle couple. Something's... Man, that is an old reference that nobody's gonna get. Something struck me as odd about the words Tomitake-san, unable to grasp my sense of humor I left behind. Not once, but twice. What kind of name is Rena? Alright then, well, let's see. What kind of name is Rena?
レナがいないです。ケイイチは知りませんですか？
She's probably busy with Colonel Randy.
あれ、たった今までそこにいたのにな。おいミオン、レナはどこ行ったんだ？
She's gonna keep carrying Randy with her like all the time. And it includes going to school with Randy.
レナお手洗いじゃない？覗きたいなら止めないけど通報するからね。
I hadn't heard anything about that.
サトコ、レナを知りませんですか？レナさんですの？さっき廊下ですれ違いましたよ。レナさんは日直だから花壇にお水をやらないといけませんので。
I don't know. You have like an evil smirk today. Are you hiding something, Satoko?
ああ、レナが日直か。そりゃお疲れ様なことで。
No. Rena. Upon hearing it repeated, a thought came to mind. It's rude to say this about someone's name, but it was a weird name. It was like someone's foreigner's name. Rena? Now that you mention it, it just... Like, it definitely feels like a Japanese name, but it could be used like outside as well. Rena.
レナってどういう名前なんだろうな。レナって漢字だとどうなるんだ？
レナはあだ名なのです。ちゃんとした名前がありますですよ。
Oh.
え、そうなのか？俺はてっきり竜宮レナってのが本名だと思ってたよ。
I thought so too.
まあ確かにレナさんとしか呼んでませんから間違えるのも無理はないですわね。
She consigns her name as Rena. It's like it's her real name in school.
本当の名前はなんて言うんだろうな。レナが戻ってきたら聞いてみるから。
Satoko and Rika-chan looked at each other.
聞かなくてもいいですよ。僕たちが教えてあげますです。お礼の礼にならんのな。竜宮レーナが本名ですのよ。
Reina. Uh-huh.
レイナか。
So without the E?
それでレイナじゃなくてレナって読むのか？面白い読み方だよな。
いいえ、違いますです。レイナで正しいのです。レナさんが言ったのですわ。レナと呼んでほしいって。
Kind of weird, I mean. Well, I guess in Japanese it is probably more understanding than someone like me, because there's really not much of a difference, to be quite honest. Rena. They both sound a little bit similar, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
だからレナさんなのですわ。
Unless there is some other meaning to the name Rena.
ケイちゃん、レナはレナだよ。
Yeah, Rena is Rena.
レーナって呼ぶのは他人だけ。そこんとこ分かってるよね。
I understood what Mio was saying. It didn't matter what her real name was, only what names were used between us. Rena Ryugu is Rena. She's nobody other than that. Yeah. Rena is Rena, Keiichi is Keiichi, you Mion, you are Mion. Satoko is Satoko, and Rika is Rika.
思ったんだけどさ、自己申請すれば俺も今日からあだ名で呼ばれるのか？
Rika. You know, this just occurred to me, like maybe I missed it, but okay, so like they mostly call themselves by their single name, like I see. Like I call them Satoko, I call them Rika, Keiichi and all that. Their full names are not displayed like all the time. I know that you are Keiichi Maebara, Mion. We have Mion Sonozaki, Satoko. Wait, what was it? Satoko Hojo, right? I think it was. And Rena Ryugu. But what about Reika? Like, I don't think I've heard her full name up to this point.
面白けりゃね。なんて呼ばれたいわけ？
越後屋。
God, man. Wait, hold on. Why? Actually, let me test something over here.
越後屋。
Ichigo.
越後屋。
What the fuck? And then I came back into classroom. Okay. One of the juniors near the door told Rena people were looking for her.
あれあれ、誰かレナのことを探してたかな？
The con man is looking for you.
かな？
Seeing that, both Mion and I sneered. Okay, this is something that I noticed as well, but Rena does tend to repeat some of her words.
お代官様、竜宮めがまんまと現れましたぞ。
いちごや、主も悪よな。うわほほほほ。
何かな何かな？ケイチ君とミーちゃんが悪代官だよ。越後屋だよ。
おのれ竜宮レナノスケ、ここであったが100年目でおじゃる。いざ覚悟。
スケさん、カクさん、こらしめてやりなさい。
What the fuck? Okay, clearly this is an inside joke that I'm not getting yet.
あやいさですわ。報酬はスイス銀行に入れてほしいのです。
Since it's come to this, we have no choice. We'll just have a grand battle with 5 people. Hi! Rena's fierce punches exploded just as soon as she had shown her seal. The evil that was Mion and myself was vanquished in the end.
レナにはぜひ世直しの旅に出てもらいたいもんだ。永田町なんかどうだ？
ダメだよ。旅先で可愛いものちょろまかすから。
The toll of the bells signaled that break time was over.
ほらほら、ケイチ君もミーちゃんも先生来るよ。
It's Con Man. I took Rena's hand and stood up. It was just as the teacher had entered the classroom. Just one more hour. Man, oh man. Got to buckle down for one more. Okay. Alright, well that was fun. Reina Ryugu. Reina Ryugu. Rena.
どうだったケイちゃん？
レナさんの家に行ったでございますか？すごかったでしょ？
Ooh.
そんなことないよね。ね。
Unlike my house, the Ryugu residence wasn't newly constructed. It had been renovated from a pre-existing building. Well, the house itself was fine. The problem was the yard. There, it was crammed with rows upon rows of oddities. My god, Rena truly is a junk lady. They were all the same as Colonel Randy, stuff you'd see while walking around in town. The cake shop's mascot, Little Licky. The Todolamon in front of the pharmacy. Wendy's? She even had the amazing flying elephant from the top of the department store. Jesus Christ.
そこまでは100歩譲って可愛いことにしてもいい。だがあの郵便ポストは変だぞ。
My god. It is already too late. We tried to save Rena from a life of crime, but she already did the crime, or like up until this point. Ugh.
ああいうのってまずいんじゃないのか？
だって、はあ、かいんだもん。
What is so cute about the man? Okay, you know, if Rena lived in the 2020s, like, she would have quite a collection of cute anime stuff. My god. Like, all her money would go into that, into figurines and such. She must have just thought about it, because her face filled with delight.
出かけりゃいいのか。出かけりゃ。
で、お部屋には小さいものがごっちゃりと陳列してありますの。前に拝見したことがあるでございますわ。
You had a chance to see them before? Ah, okay. So, you visited her house too? Or more specifically, Rena forced you, Satoko, to come to her house, and she wanted you to see the collection, but that's not all. She wanted to see firsthand how Satoko fits inside, like, in her room, before she would capture you for good in the future.
で、リカちゃんみたいな可愛い子は地下室にしまうのか。
Okay. I guess Keiichi is gonna think the same way.
何でもしまっちゃうよ。はあ、かわいい。
So she takes anything she likes back to her nest. No ill will intended.
なあ、レナ。ニューヨークに自由の女神ってあるだろ。
Are they gonna try and steal that too?
あれ、可愛いか。
かわいいよ。はあ、欲しいよ。
The US should probably come with some countermeasures ASAP. If not, the Statue of Liberty really will take a trip to Hinamizawa in the not so distant future. Hey there. The Gachan had returned.
職員室に呼ばれるなんて面白くないよな。なんかやったのか。
失礼な。リカはケイイチさんのような不良とは違うでございます。
Shut it!
違うよ、ケイイチくん。リカちゃんはお祭りの実行委員さんなの。
Festival committee?
祭り？学校の文化祭かなんかの？
ケイちゃん、この前言ったじゃん。村祭りだよ。綿流しのお祭り。
The Watanagashi. Oh, come to think of it, she did say there'd be a festival at the shrine during the next break. Nice. We're gonna be having a summer festival episode.
その綿流しって何なんだ？灯籠流しみたいなもんか？
最後に沢に流すってとこだけは同じかな。
傷んで使えなくなったお布団とかとてらとかにね、ご苦労様って感謝して供養しながら沢に流すお祭りなの。
The people living in Hinamizawa dumped their futons and padded cloaks in the stream. Sounds like it'd be a lot of trouble if it backed up the current. Yeah. You know, we are talking about dam constructions and, you know, villages submerging in the water and all that. I don't know if putting futons and cloaks on the river would help, like, any better. Maybe they should just drop some fish in and have a fish wrangling competition. Skewer them and sprinkle a little salt. Oh, man, I got smell already.
それじゃあサマーキャンプですわ。ケイイチさんって意外に想像力貧困でございますのね。
なんで俺がくだらん想像をしたことがわかった？
You know, I was gonna mention that. Like, this is one of those situations where characters are reading the monologue. No, not the monologue, but the narration as well. I have seen that stuff before.
表情に出てましたです。
Right. What sort of face could have expressed what I imagined just now? Rena demonstrated for me. I see. No argument here.
まあそんなに面白いものじゃないけどさ。 楽しみにしてりゃいいじゃん。
みんなで行こう。当日は迎えに行くからね。
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? We are gonna be going through every single school life trope like this, like as soon as possible. We had the games, we had like the gym episode with the zombie attack. We had the picnic episode. Might as well have like the summer episode. A little bit hard to do the beach episode, but maybe we could just do that like near the river or something like that. Go in bikinis and such. We can have that as well. Like, what else? I don't really feel like going to festivals unless someone asks me to. I wouldn't get bored if these guys were going.
退屈どころか今年もやるぜ。
Mion's proclamation came as she looked at each member in turn. What was this all about? From the way Mion looked, it was probably...
若部の夏の風物詩綿流し祭4強爆闘。
Well, I guess in this case is the 5 demon firefight.
センスねえ。なんだよそのネーミングは。
レナは可愛い名前だと思うけどな。
You think demons are kept... Well, I wouldn't blame you. I tried to object sharply, but since Rena looked happy about it, I decided it was pointless to fight it.
ケイイチもいますから、今年は5強爆闘になりますです。
These girls have read Yumineko long before 1986, when the incident happened. Yeah. But okay, on a serious note, like, what is this village's fascination with demons? First we have the Onigafuchi, now we have this. Irika-chan made a small correction in light of my presence.
で、この仰々しいネーミングの部活動とお祭りがどう結びつくんだ？
I mean, it's not like this is gonna turn out that Rena is the one who named the waters, like the swamp, the Onigafuchi, the Demon's Abyss. And it's not like she was in the protests of 1975, and she called the protesters the Onigafuchi Guardians, right? It's not like she was there, right?
日頃部活動で培った実力をご披露するのでございますわ。
その通り。日々の厳しい試練を乗り越えた精鋭中の最精鋭たる我々の実力を。
おい！
でも去年は村長さんに怒られたし、今年は迷惑をかけないようにしないとね。つまり露店巡りをしながら部活動をするわけです。
Rika-chan really is the only one who explains things, so they make sense. I see. So we'll be exhibiting on those busy festival grounds. I don't like the way you're saying exhibiting on those festival grounds. It makes it sound dirty. Rena was right. Of course, that would be a reason for the mayor to get angry.
でも楽しいんだよ。
That was the only point I did not doubt. It would be, without question, fun. The day of the festival is drawing near. Nice.
じゃ、それはそれとして、今日も始めようかね、部活動。
なーし。
Our voices rang out in unison. Nay!
やっぱり人数が多いときはトランプが一番の王道だよね。まさにこれぞテーブルゲームのベーシック。
Okay.
また乾杯トランプか？
今日は新品。傷はないから本当に条件は互角。
Are you sure about that? You have been cheating on us like a lot lately. Mostly on Keiichi. You cheated like twice up until this point. So how can we believe you? Can you say that in red?
本当でございましょうね。そのカード 改めさせてもらいますわ。
Oh, that was fair. Just to be safe, A1 check the cards. Alright, let me see.
これなら大丈夫だよ。
みんな納得した？じゃあ今日はね、大貧民にしようか。5人って人数もいい感じでしょ？
President. I think I've heard of that one before. Another standard card game. First one to get rid of all their cards wins. The basic rules. Play a better card than the one before. You can play straights and pairs. There are various techniques that improve the game, like reversals. But because it's such a well-known game, there are lots of house rules for it as well. The name, for example. In my hometown, we called it Millionaire.
一応細部を確認しとくぜ。ジョーカーはオールマイティか？ 3は3枚でも革命可能か？
ジョーカーはなし。2が最強。
Okay, well, you know, I've heard of this stuff before, but it's not like I really understand it to the fullest, so hoping that I'll be able to understand this.
革命返しはあり。
You know, this reminds me of that one route in Clanad where it's not any specific girl's route, but it was the baseball route. Basically, you had like a game of baseball with mostly everyone involved. Like a fun little route, like optional route that you can do in a game where everybody plays baseball. And my God, I understood nothing from that baseball game. Like all that it described. Like for those of you who have played Clanad and played that route, unless you know baseball and all that, you probably know what I'm talking about. That was a complicated game that I understood none of.
3でも4枚なきゃ革命不可。
あとね、ゲーム開始時に貧民がいいカードを上納するってルールがあるでしょ？あれはなしなの。
How the peasant sends a good card to the president? None of that. While I was confirming the familiar rules, Satoko looked over at me cautiously. I probably should have tried to look more like more of an amateur. I was pretty used to this game. It's President, and it's with a new deck. Today, I might be able to win! I had the gist of the rules now. But that wasn't everything, was it?
今日の罰ゲームは何でございますの？
それなんだけどさ、みんなで何枚かメモに書いて敗者に引かせるってのはどうかな？
Okay. Oh, that seemed like it could be interesting. Okay.
では、どぎついのを書いてケイチさんに引かせてやりますわ。
Draw what?
あんまりひどいのを書くと自分で引いたとき大変だよ。
負けなきゃいいってんだろ？
わかってるじゃありませんの。
Mion handed out several slips of paper to everybody.
じゃあ適当に書いてこのカバンの中に入れて。負けた人はこの中に手を突っ込んで1枚引くってことで。
Now then, what would be a good penalty? Worst case scenario, you draw what you wrote. Something too intense would be like digging in your own grave.
何もなしって書くのは禁じ手にしましょうです。
Rika-chan's casual suggestion caused Mion's hand to lurch to a sudden halt. Ha!
ミオンさん卑怯ですわ。何もなしって書いてカードを折ってあるんですの。
I see. Just in case you're lost, just grab the note with the folded corner and you'll be safe. And that's a good idea. Diabolical as ever. Mion, Rika-chan is quite formidable too, being able to see through that. Yeah. I couldn't underestimate her even though she doesn't stand out.
みんなあんまり意地悪な罰ゲームはやめようね。
Yeah. Truly reminds me of Bercastel a little bit. She was hiding in the shadows a little bit in the question marks and all that. But throughout the rest of the games, she was nasty. Nobody agreed to Rena's proposal. She was naughty. She was super naughty. Like, if we were to ask Santa Claus, like, right now, she would be getting a lot of coal. Nobody agreed to Rena's proposal. What was the proposal? Don't write penalties that are too mean. Can't promise that. Everyone was ruthless.
大丈夫だよレナ。負けなきゃいいんだからな。
Like, I would write my penalty over here, but I still don't know you guys like that much, to be quite honest, to know what kind of penalty would be good. Oh, I know. But this is a Satoko specific one. I would make it so that if she were to pick my penalty, she would have to write the word that she couldn't outright say, like last time during the zombie game. Was it Seibutsu? I think it was.
そうだね。
What the fuck is that word anyway? I didn't even check.
よし、頑張ってレナの罰ゲームをみんなに聞かせるぞ。
Rena was quite brutal, even though she usually appeared meek. But I don't underestimate her either.
同感ですわ。特にレナの罰ゲームってのがとっても気になるでございます。誰の罰ゲームでも怖いです。
I still don't know what Rika-chan's penalties would be like.
つまりこのゲームには負けられないってわけ。ご一同覚悟はいいね。
Hey! We all know that determinedly. Having confirmed that, Neon dealt out the cards. Finally, the battle begins. You know, I just realized something. Like, going back to, like, all this talk of Lambda Delta and Ben Castel. I feel like I remember specifically Lambda Delta doing a lot of poker-related references and such. It must be because of all these games that we're playing right over here. Huh, okay. Going from playing chess to playing poker and card-related games. Okay. I had a decent starting hand. Okay. Card after card was played in the middle. Not needing Neon to tell them, both Rika-chan and Satoko played their cards without hesitation. Rena and I were the only ones who paused to think. It seemed that Rena generally couldn't make up her mind. But I was different! I was like a shark stalking its prey, just waiting for the right time to strike.
あれこれ通るのかよ。
Hmm?
じゃあ3出して上がりだぜ。
いないですの。8、7。上がりでございます。5と5。上がりますです。じゃあ最後の1枚を捨てて上がりね。
気をしたか。
The loser of the first round was of all people, Mion! And now it was certain. Today, I could win! Ha-ha! Certainty is in my hands today.
じゃあみーちゃんこの中から1枚引いてね。
Praise be to the witch of certainty. Mion, accepting her defeat, scrounged around inside the bag and pulled out one piece of paper. Okay.
誰これ。書いたやつ誰。
Mion quivered and shrieked.
どんなの？
I love that reaction that she did there. Rena was also surprised when she peeked at it. What kind of terrible thing was written on it? Hit the principal on the head. Oh.
ちょっと待て。これがどうやばいんだ？
圭一さんは気づきませんの？校長先生は頭髪が薄いことを恥ずかしがってますの。
Satoko yelled with a serious look on her face. But she wasn't as loud as Mion's shriek. What could it be? Yeah, like imagine that something like this happened in the past where Rika head patted the principal's head to throw the pain away of no longer having any hair. And he got mad.
校長先生は武道の達人なのです。
Okay.
若い頃は世界を修行して回って武術の奥義を極めきったと豪語してますの。戦後の日本の教育の乱れを憂いて教育者に転校したんだって。
He was inhuman. Pet that guy's head?
部長の私が模範を示さないわけにはいかないね。
Okay, so I guess it wasn't as easy for Rika to just pet his head. They had to have like a grand battle for that one. Rika versus the principal. She bellowed out a yell as she dashed off down the hallway.
静かにこっそり行って穏便に済ます方が有利じゃないのか？
Probably wouldn't work anyway.
多分無理だよ。だって気配でアメフラシが探せるって言ってたし。
I could do nothing but wait with bated breath. Pow! A rumble shook the classroom. Oh god. Earthquakes are happening. Maybe we should just stay under the desks.
校長先生、超奥義発動です。
Zang! Kaboom! Following the launcher with a jab, strong, fierce combo. He's even using meter.
ジークンドーだな。
知らないよ。食らいたくないもん。
Nothing I could do now except stay calm. I understood now why there were no delinquents at the school. Oh. Quite a peaceful school. Quite a peaceful village. Thanks to the principal. After a few moments of silence, Mion slumped back to us.
撫でた。これでいい？
Mion said, before collapsing.
とりあえず生きてますわね。ゲーム続行は可能でございますわ。鬼。
I was amazed the person who made club activities like these could say that.
でもこれで一番おっかない罰ゲームはなくなったね。
I don't know. When I tried to lighten the mood, I was only met with Mion's malicious grin. She was serious now. Alright.
もう手加減しないからね。あんたたちにも思い知らせてやろうじゃん。
Alright, let's continue. The pace of the game became bizarrely quick. I could tell the game had gotten more intense.
S345あっかり。
これで僕も上がりますです。
へへ、俺も上がらせてもらうぜ。
これで上がりですの。負けちゃったよ。
I guess. And the heavens chose to vanquish Rena.
どんな罰ゲームだろう。どんな罰ゲームだろう。
It wasn't exactly hard for her to be worried. Just thinking of the level of difficulty of Leon's first penalty still made me quiver. So, the penalty she drew with the trembling fingers was... The heck was this? Speak like a maid. No.
なにこれ。これってどうすればいいの？ってことはつまりそういう口調で喋れということではございませんの？
Okay. Who is the one with the maid fetish? I mean, I did used to have that at some point, but not anymore, so it's not me.
はい、ご主人様。
It hit me like a ton of bricks. I had no idea who wrote that penalty. She was awesome.
じゃあレナ、カードを集めてみんなに配ってくれるかな。はい、
ご主人様。
Just die right now.
とにかくゲームを続行しよう。なあレナ。はい、
ご主人様。
The eagerness to which I was goading Rena into addressing me as master was downright impressive, if I do say so myself.
もう負けないよ。上がり。
私も絶対負けられないでございますのよ。上がりましたです。
ならこれで俺も上がりだ。
そんな。またレナの負けでございますか？
Rena again. What kind of penalty would it be this time? Alright. I was delighted by the mysterious sense of anticipation. Anticipation? No, this was conviction. Remove one item of clothing from the top and bottom halves of their body.
それはまずいだろう。誰だよこんなの書いたの。
It was you, Keiichi, wasn't it? My face reddened in anger. If I didn't yell something out, I wouldn't be able to hide my shaking. You wouldn't be able to hide your secret that you're the one who wrote that. You're pretending that you didn't write that. Who did write that? God, please give that man a normal prize.
きっとノーベルスケベ賞ですわね。
Not good, not good. What was I thinking about was written on my face.
みーちゃん。
Rena begged Mio with teary eyes. But everyone knew Mio's answer right already.
はいはい。甘えない甘えない。負けたら潔く。
わかりました、ご主人様。脱ぎます。
What? I looked around, thinking someone else would probably stop her. Of course, I wasn't exactly trying to stop her either. Then I heard a rustling of clothing. The sound of her skirt hitting the ground sent my...
これでよろしいでしょうか。ご主人様。
I looked away like a gentleman. But these club activities, you needed to be ruthless after all. God damn it, Rena. You couldn't have just chosen your scarf and your shoe, for example. It had to be a skirt. Oh.
なんだ。
You still had your gym. Wait. I guess we have gym today.
ケイイチさん、何を期待してますの？
Skirt. Lagonna.
下に体操服着てなかったらさすがに脱げませんわ。
Satoko poked fun at me, but right now I cannot hear it.
ケイちゃんもやるね。こっちの方向で攻めてくるとはおじさん予想もつかなかったわ。
違う。これは俺が書いたんじゃない。
ご主人様が書いたんじゃないんですか？
Her squirming around in her PE clothes made it impossible for me to not feel anything. Calm down, Keiichi, calm down. You already wrote that one and planned to go after me as I panicked. I was thinking of that a little bit here. You cannot fall for her trap after knowing it's a trap. Clear your head! Calm down and assess the situation. Boobs will not bring you happiness.
I do not wish to be horny anymore. I just want to be happy.
Okay, well, that's a lie. I was determined to think my way out of this. And the answer was quite simple.
俺はガース
Then became a god. I, who had already entered the domain of godhood, what would dare stand in my way? It was like they were pulled to me magnetically. I was picking up aces and twos like nobody's business. Bam! Bam! Punch him with the right. Punch him with the left. Headbutt.
なんでこんなにカード運が悪いんでございますの？
サトコの負けだな。引くぞ。妹口調で喋る。
No.
はいお兄ちゃん。
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Yes. The pleasure of making this brat disgrace herself.
またおじさんの負けじゃん。
ミオンの負けだな。
And Keiichi and Rika so far, they're doing great. No losses.
引くぞ。女子スクール水着に着替える。
Swimsuit. We're going for the swimsuit episode, like already.
ケイちゃんに引かせたかった。
Yes. Mion's despair was like sweet honey.
ご主人様、また負けちゃいました。
レナの負けだな。引くぞ。1位に膝枕。
Let the person in first. Oh my.
この格好でですか、ご主人様。
Wait, hold on. I didn't read that right. Let the person in first place rest their head on your. Oh my god, Kazuma!
カズマさん、
カズマだよ。
寝心地はいかがですか？
ウィズの太ももはひんやりしていて悪くない。あととても柔らかい。
Yes. She's not wearing a skirt. So it's her bare legs.
お兄ちゃん、強すぎですの。
サトコの負けだな。引くぞ。1位にご奉仕。肩でも揉んでもらおっかな。
はい、お兄ちゃん。
ほら、もっと奥まで。冷たてんじゃねえぞ。
I had transformed into an evil dictator and couldn't be doing any better. Felt like I could control how the cards played out with my mind, and even decide what suits would appear just by willing it. Again, should I continue with that theory? Nah. Okay, I'm gonna continue with that theory, but just as a running gag that it is Keiichi's jokes and, you know, imagination that makes things happen, I guess. So yeah, it's because of Keiichi's joking that he is controlling everything. Well, actually, that's a completely separate thing. I was more specifically thinking about him joking, but him controlling the narrative? That is a spicy one, but a little bit too serious in my mind to even accept it. By the time I realized that, I had already assembled a harem. I was laughing haughtily as I rested my head on Rana, who was now a bloomer-clad maid. Let me guess, the next one that is gonna lose, you're gonna make them do like squats? Oh my— No! No! Stop thinking about Konosuba, goddammit. Like, you know, I can imagine Keiichi easily as Kazuma, but there's no way I can imagine the other girls as, you know, the Konosuba girls. There's no way. make Mion do the sit-ups. No! What am I thinking? Satoko was wearing a collar and had taken on little sister properties. Mion was fawning me while wearing a school swimsuit.
今日はご主人様は圧勝でございますね。あんまり頭をゴロゴロしないでくださいまし。どうしましたですか、ケイイチ。
どうして人の欲望には限りがないのか憂いていたのさ。
Rika-chan had been in first, but she continued to escape being in last.
ケイイチは欲張りさんですよ。樽を知るとも言いますです。
十分理解してるよ。なんて言うのかな。もう死んでもいいって感じ。
ご主人様、あんまりゴロゴロしないで。死んでもいいですね。叶えて差し上げますですよ。
Rika-chan said it in her usual calm manner with a cheery tone. And this was undoubtedly a declaration of war. Oh! Oh my god. No!
That's quite big.
このドスケベ大魔王をやっつけるでございます。
Oh my god, she even has a collar actually.
僕では勝てないかもしれませんですが、やっつけますですよ。
Alright, well, do your best, Rika. Kazuma over here is, it has gone a little too far. Such stoicism from this little girl who's always hidden away in Satoko's shadow. You'll probably be rude not to meet her head on. I shall face you myself, little one. I saw Mion swap a few cards with Rika-chan in the middle of the game, but pretended I didn't see it. Also, this just came to mind. There's nobody else inside the classroom, right? What would they even think if they were to barge in inside the classroom? Looking at this, Elena in her PE clothes, Mion in swimsuit, Satoko with a dog collar. Do you believe you can defeat Keiichi-sama with just that?
2です。エースエースエースです。8888革命しますです。
Hachi? Everybody looked over at me. I'll still bring me with confidence. The four of them have allied against me. That's it. You're making me laugh.
ありだったよな。革命返しだ。
そんなバカなことがあるわけ。
Satoko let out a shriek. You simpletons. Using up all of her cards before calling the reversal left Rika-chan with no good cards. She was defeated soon after. What? Even Rika got defeated. I was expecting her to do a little comeback here, but okay.
僕の負けです。
Okay, you know what? This has to be a dream.
ついに我が軍門に下ったり。さあ一枚引くぞ。おお。
Okay. You know, Keiichi, I was thinking of you as, you know, a little perverted, but having some class. Like, a little bit better than Beller when it comes to pervertedness, but no, it's a complete opposite. You're even worse than Beller. Wear cat ears, a bell collar, and a tail. Oh. Even the penalties were as I wished. Rika-chan hung her head and equipped the 3 holy artifacts. It's questionable as to why such things were in Neon's locker, but since I had no objections, I didn't ask. Oh. Adorable. And quite obviously referential in my case. No. This was so... Hello? You felt like I had become Rena. This was definitely... cute. Kai. That wasn't me talking. That was the actual Rena.
Me.
As Rika-chan mimicked the cat, teary-eyed, rings of smoke escaped from Rena's ears with an audible poof. Oh my god, even... You know, now that I'm thinking about it, even Satoko's, like, color that she has, like the dog color, it reminds me of something. Some of you may already know. Seeing Rika like this, it's more obvious. In Satoko's case, it's a little bit more subtle, in my eyes. Myeon gasped and dropped her fist into her open palm.
Rena がどうしてもって言うなら、僕はお持ち帰りされちゃうです。
No, Rika, no!
レナさんにケイイチさんが倒せたらですわ。
They thought that Rena in cute mode would be able to defeat me. Would it be that easy? Opposing me was the same as opposing God. I'll teach them their place.
証拠罪だ。レナなど返り討ちに。
For a moment, I didn't know what was going on. The 52 cars danced and flowed freely between Rena's hands like the machinations of a master magician. Oh no. Rika being taken home by Rena, that gave her the motivation to go harder. In the middle of those flowing cars was Rena's ecstatic expression, her head bobbing around. Okay, keep it quiet, Rena. Like, keep it a little bit lower. There may be some people outside the classroom that may take things wrongly if they hear such words. My whole body knew it already. I was going to lose.
出ない出ないのケイちゃんならこれであっかり
Everyone cheered. I was spent.
悔いはないさ。神様。短い夢をサンキューな。
Thank you. Thank you for this. Witch of certainty and witch of miracles.
さあ、引くでございますよ。ケイイチさんの罰ゲーム、これですわ。
Alright, what's it gonna be? Everybody peeked at it in unison, gazes flicking between the text and my face.
今日一日はしゃがせてもらったからな。何でもやるぜ。内容は何だ？
全部。
は？
Eh? Every penalty able to know. What?
なんだそり
ケイイチさん、言葉遣いが弟属性になっていませんでしたよ。
Uh-oh.
はい、お姉ちゃん。
うわこれはやみつきになるでございますわ。
Jesus Christ. Imagine this situation. You are the principal, walking down the hallway. You just defeated Neon, which was easy pickings for him. The next time, he has to fight a 14-year-old boy in half PE, half swimsuit clothes, with a dog collar, with cat ears and cat tail, like yelling at him with, like calling him master and little brother at the same time.
あと肩も揉んでもらいますわよ。
That's just... Keiichi would be sent to jail after that. He wouldn't be getting beaten. Well, he will get beaten, but he will also get sent to jail for indecent, public, whatchamacallit? Like indecent exposure.
ケイチ君、膝枕はいいからレナにもね。
Oh, the lap. No! I feel like Keiichi would need like someone to sit on his lap a little bit.
はい、ご主人様。
ケイチ君、それすごくかわいい。もっと言って、もっと言って。
もうお許しください、ご主人様。
Why not passed out with a squeal? Blood spewing from her nose like a fountain. My dignity was being trampled one more than a communal doormat.
次はおじさんだね。
More than a communal doormat.
まずはのんびりとうちわで仰いでもらおうかな。
Oh yeah, there's also the fanning one. Keiichi would have to attack the principal with the fan.
あ、そうか。これも着ないとダメだよね。スクール水着。
それ女子用だろ。俺は男子用でいいんじゃないのか。
ここにちゃんと女子スクール水着に着替えると明記してございますわ。
Satako was like a loan shark. Actually, me trying to escape reality was fast as humanly possible. It was pretty adorable, if I did say so myself.
だって誰のスクール水着を着るんだよ。
Well, your pride would take a nosedive like real quick, but wearing someone's swimsuit? That would be a win in Keiichi's eyes. Well, I guess it kind of depends on whose swimsuit it would be.
嫌だろ。俺なんかに着られたら。
あ、おじさんそういうのは全然気にしないから。いいじゃん、役得でさ。私スタイルすっごく悪いから、ケイちゃんでも着れないことないと思うよ。
Okay. The executioners surrounded me, wagging their fingers. My fist fought. It's tight around the waist. Second thought. The chest area was pretty loose. Third thought. The crotch area was... Oh! I don't think that was a sound of cuteness, but rather a sound of pain.
ケイチ君、かわいいかわいい。あとこれに猫耳と首輪と尻尾をつけて完成しますです。
ケイちゃん、鏡見る？いや、マジすごいって。多分見といた方がいい。
Hold on. I think I was mistaken in something over here. He doesn't have to wear the PE clothes. It's Rena who had the PE before. He had to just take off one of his clothes. That was Rena's punishment, and so is Keiichi here. The stern, scientific, calculating nature mixed in with her fascination made Mion very scary.
遠慮します、ご主人様。
これで出来上がりですわね。このままの格好で下校するってのもあればよかったですのに。
じゃあもういいかい？着替えてさ。
While I was saying that, Mion placed her hands on my shoulders and Rika-chan slipped up behind me without a sound.
まだです、ケイイチ。一番最初にやった罰ゲームが残ってますです。
Oh boy, here it comes.
この格好でか
Arika-chan patted my head without saying a word.
よし失礼します。
入りたまえ。
Oh boy. What is that, like a genie lamp on the lamp? A genie lamp on the lamp, okay. Now I get the joke. I step forwards into the principal's office. My bell color jingled adorably. The principal froze solid with a smile on his face as he saw me. With a smile. Oh god. I couldn't blame him. In this sacred place of study, specifically in his office. Though I said excuse me as I entered. The sight of a person entering with a school swimsuit, cat ears, a collar, and a tail. And for you to be a young male student. Without doubt, any normal person's psyche would have stopped cold. But this could be explained. We'll call it Uncanny Valley camouflage, if you will. The twilight zone of Hinamizawa. When humans see others, they can only begin to act after confirming, okay, this is human. Meaning that he could not comprehend what was in front of him, then in those moments before he could begin to fully process the situation, his mind was completely blank. Just call him like a witch. Witches, they do sometimes wear like some of the craziest dresses. Let's say that this is Keiichi's witch dress. That was my one and only chance for victory. My penalty. Rubbing the principal's head. Yeah, just try to rub his head fast enough and then just run away. And make it so that the principal is questioning his existence. Like he's questioning reality right now. Like, do it fast. A zazzing sound echoed lowly. He went straight for the special move. The principal said one thing to me. And in a heartbeat. Rip. Here's another bad ending. That tremor resounded throughout the Hinamizawa in twilight. I guess so. I guess this is it, folks. It wasn't the great Kanto earthquake that destroyed the Doshimiyas like at first. It was this. Jesus Christ, that was crazy. Arena was given permission to caress Rika-chan's head as much as she wanted. So they headed home together, very pleased.